literally live on YouTube right
Happiness is something we only seek. How can I look you in your eyes when I can barely speak? Hurt by the lies and tries to get a peek into my conscience and other things that make up me.
Well, actually, no. We changed up the recipe. It's supposed to be better. Instead of getting it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing the steak free.
Cooking soda, babe.
Cheers. I know today's needs ain't yesterday's needs, but oh, that's it. That's
Well, the only thing is, the only thing is, I'm gonna have to run it
That was the delay. All right, y'all. Welcome everybody.
Well, the only
It's your boy.
welcome.
It's your boy Halloween. One on the telephone machine that's keeping us Southern Bay. He's a guy.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway, now I'm here with.
So we went to.
It's your girl Lauren Nicole.
That's right. That was nice.
We
First
are
off,
here
All right, y'all.
with another
Welcome
episode.
everybody.
That's what I
It's your
forgot
boy.
to say earlier.
It's your boy
I don't know how Purvis know everybody. Purvis know
Got to say
everybody.
something, saying it now out
We
loud.
get to.
So that everybody
Okay.
Now I'm here with.
will know.
We went to.
It's your girl Lauren Nicole.
My name is recording.
All right, y'all.
Get to Wall Street Hotel.
That's what we didn't do.
Did you add to that?
All right, but
Okay.
forward, we have a beautiful, beautiful episode of Creative Crunch. The channels, you know, the channel's kind of, we get some views, we moving, we got some
Be in there.
We
stuff
moving.
going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it looked way different. You know, in year one with the channel, we
This is tricky.
we had what,
Be in there.
4 videos?
Maybe it did die for about a year.
Like 4 videos.
Be in there.
Moving.
But
Hey,
I
you
walked
start
in.
somewhere. You gotta start somewhere.
It looked way
Boy,
different.
it is not. It
You
is
know,
not.
year one with the channel coming out, people interacting.
That's not.
Yeah, well,
Be in there.
I think we're getting off. How you feel?
Maybe it did die for about a year. I'm excited. I'm glad that we
But
Hey, you decided to pick back up. That's why I'm like, you start somewhere, but just because something might take a little break don't mean it's the end. You know what I mean? So we conferred, we got together and was like, let's pick back up, let's get into it, let's expand, let's come up with some new fresh ideas. We got some things that we have to work with. We don't have to start from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
oh, you have curves.
We've been keeping it going.
I was like, oh yeah, yeah. Videos with you first.
So we conferred, we got together and was like, I get excited when I see views on the videos. Let's pick back up, let's get into it, let's subscribers now, like new fresh ideas. We got some things with it. I'm loving we have to loving the process journey from scratch. It's like we're learning as we go.
Right that way. I was like, oh yeah, yeah. Go in. She was like,
Pick back up.
like this wall.
Strong.
That's one table.
Strong.
like groups of chairs and tables, like couch cafes.
Oh, okay.
People sit. It booked off with him, and he had a menu that showed you.
Yeah.
And
Listening right now, you're not in Discord.
let me and like
Discord, say
strangers on the
hello.
house. You
Don't
just
be afraid to
order
start a
couch.
conversation. You know, drop a little funny, share a reel.
7 and then
Oh,
about
yeah. Pretty
Share a
penny for that.
booked
poem,
off with him
share
about
a piece of
9.
art
So
that
he had
you
a
created.
he went in like,
Anything.
all right, the drinks started, and
Yeah.
Jump in,
let me
jump in, jump
it,
out. Turn yourself about. Jump in, jump out.
Don't be afraid to start a
Um,
conversation. You know, drop a little
food.
funny,
Shabuya.
share a
We got
reel.
like a
That is a throw.
later.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Nah, shabuya.
All right, the
Shabuya.
drinks started.
Didn't know. Actually, an area.
Yeah,
in
met
Tulsa.
some
All
people
right.
from the blue.
Hey.
Shabuya.
There's this guy.
So
He had a cowboy hat on.
I heard
That is a throw.
And a cane.
Oh my
from
Like,
Little Bernie,
Nah, shabuya.
Lauren Nicole, we was out here. Didn't know.
Jack
Actually,
the
an
best
area.
of he
Was out here running these streets.
okay on the blue
I'm
chains.
never that.
What color?
Never that. But yeah, so the Creative Crunch ladies, the girlies, we got together for a little micro trip.
Yeah.
Took a little micro trip to O Town. We was down in Orlando just for a quick little day. Quick little day. It was fantastic. Me, Nikita, and Dree, we linked up, got brunch,
Okay.
got together. We went axe throwing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, brunch and axe throwing. That's
We
a
was
little,
down in Orlando just
I don't
for a
know,
quick little
liquor,
day.
sharp objects. I don't know.
Listen, there was definitely some other throwing going on, and
Okay. Florida came out.
some other types of throwing going on. It was a fantastic time. At first, we were the only people there, right? So, they were playing like early 2000s pop music, and we were like, "Hey, can y'all change the music?" So we put on like a throwback hip hop playlist.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it was dope. It was dope, and we got to hang out with people, having a good time, and then we went and did a little shopping, a little girl shopping too. Sephora, things we were
Okay.
on. So food, a little drink, a little act, a little makeup. It was a time.
Okay.
It was a time. Then we came on back home and
Hopefully,
fantastic.
hopefully,
I'm glad that we,
hopefully slept.
huh?
Hopefully slept.
Slept?
Yes, hopefully you slept.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I was hurting a little bit getting up this morning because
Everybody has good
TT can't do today what she used to could do yesterday.
Woo! Hopefully,
But
slept. Hopefully
man, we had a time.
slept. Okay.
We will probably
Yes, hopefully
post
you
pictures somewhere. I'm not sure. There are a couple of pictures in Discord.
Yeah.
But I don't know where them pictures gonna go.
I
But
might throw them up on top of us right here.
They got it.
Woo!
But
Or
man, we
if I didn't do it, it'll just be us and you. We got the camera straight. Either way, it's funny.
yeah, and so some clips of that will probably be in one of the Saturday streams
Another cane lady.
of us cutting up.
Yes.
We had a great time. We had a fantastic time. So shout out to the girls. And anytime that any of us can get together, it's always a fantastic time. And just for anybody who does not know, if you are new to us or if you watched other episodes, you still don't know what we're talking about. We decided to start doing something called micro trips. And the premise behind it is that obviously, you have the whole idea of traveling with friends and the trip making it out the group chat type thing. But sometimes those are bigger trips. They're bigger. They might be out of the country or Puerto Rico or
Yes.
it's just you're renting cabins or Airbnb somewhere and different people might not be able to go or they might plan to go, they flake or whatever the case may be. The idea is that we don't always have to have some extravagant, grand trip that requires a whole lot of pre-planning. Sometimes it's just two, three, or four people in the group who have availability who can link up,
In my head.
at a halfway point between where everybody lives,
Yes.
or this person lives one city over from these two people, and so they're able to link. So it might not always be the whole group that can get together.
Hey,
Um,
you wanna lose?
and it might not be this
I
big
thought.
thing. It might be one quick overnight and then back home. And that kind of has freed us up from missing each other in
Yeah.
person for a year and year and year, just because we can't get large trips together. We could actually link when, okay, I'm coming in town because I have this event to go to. Let's link, let's do dinner while I'm there, and boom, micro trip. We got pictures, we got videos, we loved on each other, we had a great time. So that's something that we do in Creative Crunch. And Ron
Yes.
actually just had a little quick micro trip recently too that I didn't get to join because life circumstances didn't allow me to. Like, what was y'all doing?
Well, besides
Big ass thing.
you avoid
Everybody
it,
jump in.
but that's I don't want to put on.
Not
I
true.
don't put on dirty
Not
laundry.
true.
I don't want to put on dirty laundry
Not true.
into the atmosphere. There's a reason why these episodes are so far apart. You know what I'm saying? We're fighting in the background. Well, you know what? It's cool. My lawyers will speak to your lawyers, and then we'll handle it later. But that's anyway.
Not true.
But no.
Not true.
But
Not
yes,
true.
me and Milady, we had
Yeah.
we have multiple weddings to go to. We went to one up here in New York, in the Bronx, with um, a creator who actually plans on collaborating with us. We mentioned before, so got to see him and his partner. Him and her, they got together, and it was beautiful, very intimate wedding, very just very like only the people that need to be here are here. Um, and which made me even feel more like thankful that I was invited. Um, they did something I've never seen before in a wedding, and I'm just gonna bring it up real quick. When you go to a dining hall or something like that, and they got the tables, the long tables, and they got chairs on both sides, and you're looking at each other, right? So imagine left side is long table, chairs on both sides. This is, let's just say this is the groom side. Long table, chairs on both sides. Let's say this is the bride side. When we first got into the venue, they said they had the seating arrangement. We sat in the chairs, and they started the ceremony. We were sitting at the dinner table, and they
Oh,
walked in between the dinner table to the thing. So we were already in our meal position.
oh, nice. Nice.
So a lot of us just turned our chair. If you were on the inside like I was, you just turn your chair
Yeah.
around. And they started the ceremony. We were sitting at the dinner table. We were already sitting down.
Oh,
Boom, boom, boom. Did that. There was another room where all the food was being served, drinks and everything.
oh,
And
nice.
that was it. Never saw that before. Very interesting.
Nice.
Great
Nice.
time.
I'm
Great
still
time.
waiting for last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, okay, that's
Right. Exactly.
Look,
Exactly.
one venue, less money.
Oh,
We'll
nice.
bring it up later. But anyway, so
Like it.
flew down to Florida, micro
Nice.
trip
Nice. I'm
with
still waiting for last
a
year.
few
Yeah.
of the creative crunchers. We got Isaac,
Right.
we
Exactly.
got Dree,
Exactly.
hey Christine. We got Sam Fran. We had we had Mish. Mish was in the house. We had all of their dogs, Snoop and Marvel.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, we had Jess. Jess was in the house, and
Okay.
her little man was also there as well. If you don't know what that is, please watch the Saturday streams, and you will understand. It's literally been in there 3 times. I put it in 3 times. If you don't know what her little man is, I know somebody right. I know somebody is dying right now. somebody watching this right now
Don't know what that
is fighting back tears
Why
and
would you do
about
that?
to send me an aggressive text message.
Do that.
But it's okay.
I put it in 3 times
Because I still love
you
you.
know what her little man
Oh my goodness.
Just so y'all know,
I know
we family
somebody
here.
right-
I know I go
somebody-
everywhere when I talk.
Oh,
We
yeah.
family here. We family here.
watching this right now.
You
We
talk
family.
trash.
We're gonna talk
Yeah.
trash, but also
Why would
And
you
about
do
you
that?
have to get
send me
in
an
to get the
aggressive
jokes.
text
I always said it.
Yeah.
This whole thing
But
gonna be
it's
a
okay.
big inside joke. So get
Because I
inside
still love
so you
you.
get the joke. I
Oh.
might clip this for later. Get
just so y'all know,
inside
I know somebody right- I know
so you get the
somebody
joke. Let me
right-
write what time
family
it is.
here. We family here.
But also
13:20.
interact
We gonna talk
age
trash,
because
but
if you
also
don't say anything, like sometimes life be lifing,
yes.
and like
I always
somebody
said
has
it.
to just
This
kick off a
whole thing gonna be a
conversation,
big
and then
inside
we in
joke.
there. But
Get
like
inside
if you waiting,
so you get the joke. I might clip this for later. Get inside so you get the joke. Let me write what time it is.
but also
13:20.
interact age because if you don't say anything, like sometimes life be lifing,
Yes.
and like somebody has to just kick off a conversation, and then we in there. But like if you waiting,
And now I'm half.
Yeah. Make sure if you get the printer,
but also
do not
age
do
because
not
if you
get
don't say
the
anything, like sometimes life be lifing.
the monthly subscription ink thing
Uh-huh.
because they will turn off your
Now
printer.
I'm half. What?
I just watched the like it was like a TikTok or something of a girl talking about how she just bought a printer. She just bought a printer to take home, paper and ink. Put all that shit together, and her printer will not work until she pays the $7 for the subscription to start. So they literally turn your shit off. They could turn
What?
They could turn your shit off remotely.
That is insane.
Very crazy.
Damn, my printer?
Your printer, we can't even print in peace.
Everything's a subscription.
Everything a subscription now.
I mean, literally everything.
They can turn your shit off remotely. Mm-hmm.
Cause how you gonna charge me monthly to print paper that I got in my printer?
Exactly. Your printer, we can't even print in peace.
It's not like it's a paper subscription.
Everything a subscription now.
I mean, literally
You gotta see Nikita
everything.
jump in here and jump out. Yeah.
Hi
Cause how you
guys.
gonna charge
Turn
me
that-
monthly to print
Turn that camera
paper
on,
that I
Nikita.
got in my
I'm not camera ready.
I'm not either,
It's
child.
not like Y'all
it's
ain't
a
never
paper
camera ready.
subscription.
All I saw
What's the-
was body doubles, and I was like, let me get in there.
What's the point?
Hi,
Like, what's the
guys.
point?
Hey, Nikita.
Y'all ain't never on camera.
I mean,
Camera ready.
What's the
why would I be
I'm
camera
not
ready
even
in my house?
Never camera ready. Exactly.
All I saw was body doubles.
There's only
I'm not taking pictures here.
There's only us
Right.
watching. There's only us watching these videos.
It's after work hours.
I mean, like, what I'm supposed to do my face? Why would I be camera ready in my house? Put a brown one?
Exactly. Lord.
Oh. No, I'm not taking pictures here. This is where I'm safe.
There's only us watching. Okay. Man, Nikita, say, man, get on camera real quick. Say what's up to the people, man.
Like,
What
I'm supposed to do
people?
my face? Why would I be camera ready? The people.
I'm
Okay.
recording. I'm recording for our Saturday stream that you don't watch.
This is where I'm safe.
Oh, then I don't need to be on camera. Hey, people.
Man, girl, get on camera real quick. Say what's up to the people, man.
I'm over
Stop playing.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Okay, hold on.
Peer pressure. I'm peer pressure today. I'm done. I ain't in a good mood.
I'm sorry.
Oh, then I don't need to be on
Oh, you're not in a good
She is on camera with her bonnet on. I'll get on camera.
I was gonna say, you know, I got some Josie
Come on.
Marin.
Hold on.
Come on now. Peer pressure today. I'm done. Oh, okay.
Love her.
Josie,
Topless
man.
Sandra.
Oh, what's that one for?
Ooh.
It's just a body butter, but it's really good. It's whipped argan oil. I was gonna say, you know, I got some Josie
Body
Marin.
butters. When you get into the butters, that's when things really get serious. Oh, okay. Look. Hold on. Stop for a second. Dree,
Yes.
look at what Nikita has presented to us as not camera ready.
Well, maybe she doesn't feel like
Body and butters. When you get into them
she's
butters, that's
camera
when
ready.
things
But
really
you
get
do
serious.
look good, Sister Cat.
Hold on. Stop for a second. Nikita out here looking scrumptious.
Yes.
Girl,
Forehead all
look at what
greasy.
Nikita has presented. That's what niggas like. You know, you look straight out of a movie. I'm trying to think of what movie. Is it
Well,
Inkwell?
maybe she
The Inkwell?
doesn't
Remember
feel
that movie? The
like
Inkwell?
she's camera ready.
Yeah,
But you do look
well,
good, Sister Cat.
in movies where Jada, in the long list of movies where Jada Pinkett does a nigga wrong, that's what niggas like. Is Jada Pinkett, Lorenz Tate, I think AJ Johnson is in it. Anyway, but Lorenz Tate, first off, so y'all know, the Inkwell is like an area where like all these like middle to upper class black people go to for the summer, because of course there's only so many places that would be safe.
Yes.
So the Inkwell is,
Yes.
I think Inkwell is an area up here.
Martha's Vineyard, yes, no?
Yes. So that's what the Inkwell is like. It's like a summer vacation kind of spot for black people. And
Really, that's the Inkwell.
black people go to for the summer. Right.
Okay,
Because, of course,
I'm
there's
gonna
only so many places.
Inkwell.
Yes.
But in the movie, Lorenz Tate is rolling up on, like, he's like dating Jada Pinkett. And so that's what the Inkwell is like. It's like spoiler alert for a 30-year-old movie. At the end, Jada Pinkett is cheating on him with some big nigga, some big football playing looking nigga. But in the movie, she cheated on him, and Lorenz Tate stood outside her house and cried. Like, he's like dating Jada Pinkett, and then spoiler alert, and it's kind of problematic because there was another woman. It's an actress. I know her name. I mean, I know her face, but I don't know her name. But Lorenz Tate is crying. He goes into like, y'all know, and Dree, you know Ben T, Ben T Beach. It's kind of problematic. You know how like they got that tall grass right before you get to the sand. I mean, I know her face get real tall over there.
Yeah.
Ben T Davis, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, so just like how it is over there, they had this real tall grass area that was close to the beach. But it was like, imagine that, but it being real wide. You know how like, and he was kind of like hiding in that tall grass. And there was a woman whose husband or something was cheating on her or something. An older lady, like older than him, because he's supposed to be like a teenager, and she's clearly like late 20s or something like that, 30s or something like that. And her man does her dirty, and she's doing that like black woman walking down the beach wandering with her flowy dress on, and she finds that boy crying in the grass. She looks at him, and she fucked the shit out of that little nigga right there in the grass.
Oh.
And it was like,
Experience, I guess.
and it was one of them
itchy after.
But it's one of those like from a story standpoint. It's like, oh, he's been done dirty. She's been done dirty. They were like lost souls that she looks at him, kind of thing. And then like she put that thing on him, and she got up and walked away. I don't even know if he knew who she was. I gotta watch that movie again. It's been a long time.
Nah, I got to watch it again.
Cause I was watching something and they made this point. I think it was Ron Taylor. Yeah, it was Ron Taylor, the comedian. He was making this point that as black people, we don't really, watch that movie. When we was young, we didn't really have a lot of black kid movies. They just had us watching the grown-up movies as kids.
Yeah. Which
So
is why I wasn't allowed to watch
the comedian. He was making this point that
none of them movies.
as black people, we
Really?
don't watch that movie. That's good.
Yeah, no, my folks were not playing about the rating system. So if a movie is PG-13 and I'm 7, guess who not seeing the movie? Which
That's
is
real.
why I wasn't
That's real.
allowed to
I guess
watch.
But the
my parents were very lenient. It didn't really matter.
Man, I remember.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it real.
My folks were not playing.
I remember going to the drive-in theater
PG-13
on Hillsboro.
and I'm
Rest in
7,
peace,
guess who
Funland.
not seeing the movie? Rest in peace.
I remember going to the drive-in theater. My mama taking me to see Mother Flubbin' Dead Presidents. Man, I remember.
What?
I'm gonna keep it real. What year Dead Presidents came out? I
I remember going
Let's
to
look
the
this up right
drive-in
now.
theater on
Dead
Hillsboro. Rest
presidents.
in peace, Funland.
Rest in peace.
I remember going to the drive-in theater.
Came
My
out
mama taking me to
1995.
see
I saw
Movie
it
Club and
at the
Dead
drive-in.
Presidents.
That means it was a new movie.
I
I was
remember.
6.
What year Dead
That is
Presidents came out?
very wild.
I
Let's look this up right
remember
now.
watching the movie. I remember seeing it because when the sex scene came, I remember my mom was like, because it was me, it was my mom,
I
her
saw
friend,
it
and then
at
like
the drive-in.
me,
That means
me
it was
and
a
her
new
friend's
movie.
daughter were both around
I
the
was
same age.
6.
So they was like, cover your eyes.
That is very
Like
wild.
cover my eyes.
Yeah, that's
I
what, I was just
remember
thinking that. I was
watching
like
the movie. I
it's like
remember
I would
seeing
sit
it
down, watch
because
the movies
when
with
the
them, and
sex
just be
scene
like, they
came,
just be like, cover
I
your eyes whenever
remember
those scenes came
my
on.
mom was
And
like, because it was me, it was
me
my
being a
mom,
kid, I
her
didn't
friend,
always
and then like
cover my
me,
eyes.
me and her
But
friend's daughter were both around
I
the
was
same age.
6.
So they was
Uh-oh.
like, cover your eyes.
Uh-oh.
Very
Like
wild.
cover my eyes.
yeah, that's
I
what
Listen,
I was
that's
remember
just
why
thinking
mom
that. I was
said,
like,
watching the
hell
I
no,
remember seeing it
you can't
because
watch
when the sex
nothing.
scene came, I
but I
remember
will say,
my mom was like, because it was me, it was
me
my
being a
mom,
kid, I
her
didn't
friend,
always
and then
cover
like
my I don't know.
me,
It's like it
me
just
and her friend's
became
daughter were
for
both
me
around the
to
same
as I
age.
got
So they was
older
like,
and
Uh-oh.
cover your
already
eyes.
growing up and
Uh-oh.
watching that stuff. For me, just as I
Listen,
was
that's
aging, it
why
wasn't
mom
like
said,
something that I
hell
felt
no,
like all giddy
you
about
can't
watching or
watch
anything like that.
nothing.
It's
Yeah.
but I will say, so it was just normal. So I don't know. It's
It's
like it just
strange when
Honestly,
you
I
think
became
back
it
for me
about
was
the
too,
things.
as I
more
got
the
older
Uh-oh.
and already
adult
growing up and
Uh-oh.
topics
watching that
and
stuff.
not
For
so
me,
much
just
the
as I was
sex.
aging, it wasn't like
Mm.
something that I
Like
felt like all giddy about
no
watching or anything like
kid
that.
with their
Yeah.
their
So it's just
prefrontal
normal.
cortex not being developed
So
should
It's
watch
strange when
Baby
you
Boy
think back
it
about
was
the things.
more
Uh-oh.
the
Uh-oh.
adult
Uh-oh.
topics and not so
Uh-oh.
much the sex. Now you
Mm.
think like because they did it in a movie kid with it's okay prefrontal cortex not for you to do should watch Baby
you know
Boy
what?
and
And that's where
nobody
I
or Yvette, or even normalize it in their minds like, well, clearly it happened so much because it's a movie and
It's in the
at the
movie.
end they got married, so it'll be okay. And it's like, nigga, no.
but you know
Wait.
what? I
Did they
feel
get
like that's
married?
whenever
And nobody
Did they get married? I just remember them having a picnic at the end and her being
or
pregnant
even
again.
normalize it in their minds like, well,
Listen, someone
clearly it
said they
happened
got
so much
married.
because
I don't remember.
it's a movie.
I
And
refuse to
at the end
watch
they got
after
married, so it'll be
the
okay. And it's
DV
like,
and then
nigga,
head
no.
scene because it was
Wait.
just like,
Did
nah,
they get married?
this is too
Did
too
they get
deep
married? I just remember them
in the
having a
trenches
picnic
for
at the
me.
end and her being pregnant
Or even
again.
normalize it in their minds like,
Very
Listen,
that's
someone
very
said they got married.
trenches Kobe.
he blacked
I
her
refuse to
eye,
watch
and
after
then less than 30
the
seconds
DV
later,
and then head scene
he was
because
eating
it was
her
just like,
pussy.
nah,
And I'm just like,
this
you
is
should
too
not
deep
be
I just
correlating the
remember them
in the
two
having
of
a
these
trenches
picnic
for
at
me.
the end and
things.
her being pregnant again. Yeah.
okay.
My
So
bad. That's
I
very
said that
trenches
I would watch movies like my
He
parents didn't really
blacked
monitor
her
what I was watching and
eye,
stuff like that. But
and
stuff
then
like
less
that,
than 30
I wasn't
seconds
gonna be. They
later,
weren't gonna be letting me sit down and
he
watch
was
stuff like
eating
that.
her
With
pussy. And I'm
them.
just like, you
of
should
course.
So if I saw
not
stuff
be
like that, it was
correlating the
because
two
I
of
was
these
off by
things.
myself watching TV by myself because TV wasn't as censored as it is now. That I would watch movies like my parents didn't really monitor what I was watching and stuff like that. But stuff like that, I wasn't
So it's just like,
gonna
I
be letting me sit
appreciate
down and watch stuff like
being
that.
an adult
You know.
because it's just like,
So if I
oh,
saw stuff
like
like
you
that, it was because
see
I was off by myself watching
who
TV by
took
myself because
the
TV wasn't
movie
as censored as it is
seriously
now.
Mm.
because they actual lives. They were like, "Ooh, I want to live out a movie trope," and it's just like, oh. So it's just like I appreciate
Listen, everybody's trying
being
to
an
live
adult
out these
because it's just
movies.
like,
You're
oh,
Like,
right.
look
like
at
you
the girls
see
now looking for their princes
who
and stuff
took
like that. It's like
the
you grow
movie
up and
seriously,
you
and
know,
it's
if
just
your
like
parents aren't really
actual
sitting down
lives. They
with
were like,
you and
"Ooh, I want to
talking
live
to
out a
you
movie trope,"
and
and it's just like, oh.
teaching you
So it's just
certain
like I
things,
appreciate
everybody's trying to
being an
kids still
adult
watch these movies and
You're
shows and
right.
stuff like that, and that becomes their teacher. So it's very, very important to have
it's
real
true.
parents there to help guide you, you know,
And
teaching
honestly,
you
even
certain
as an
things,
adult, because a lot of
these
these
movies and
adult,
shows and stuff like that, and
they
that
call them
becomes their
spicy
teacher. So
books.
it's very, very
But the
important to
smut,
have
like they do a lot of enemies to lovers, and it's just like
there to help guide you,
if a man is
you
cussing
know.
you out, and
Oh damn.
honestly, you shouldn't be getting wet. Like you story tropes down. They call them spicy
That is
books.
so true. It's like that's
But
like a
the smut,
reoccurring theme.
like
There's
they do a
so
lot of
many
enemies to
books
lovers, and it's just
and
like if a
movie
man
shows
is
like
cussing you
that. And it's
out
like, can we
in
just
public,
have
you
a
should
show
get
or a
wet. Like
movie
you
that
cuss a
shows
lot.
like a healthy
But the
relationship?
story
Like,
But even
from
but even
start to
as
finish,
but e-
that is
like
so
but
true.
even as
It's like
kids,
that's like
we're
a
as
reoccurring
like I
theme.
can
There's
speak as a
so many
dude, like as kids,
books and
we're
like
we're encouraged,
movie shows
oh,
like that. And
the
it's
girl
like,
you
can we
like,
just
oh yeah,
have
you
a
hit her, or you
show
like
or a
you
movie that
you make
shows
fun
like
of
a
her, or
healthy
you push her
relationship?
around a little bit
from
to
start
show
to
that you
finish,
like you know what I'm saying? You'll be like,
like
oh, he just like you. That's why he's messing with you like this. And it's like,
I can speak as a dude, like as kids.
nah, we shouldn't be doing that,
We're
fam.
encouraged, oh, the girl you
But
like.
it's like it's
Listen.
normalized that, oh yeah, you like a girl, yeah, like you
play
make fun of
fight
her
on
or
her,
and stuff.
push her around a little bit, so that you like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You'll be like, oh, he
I
just
never
like you.
play
That's why
that
he
because
messing
it's
with
just
you like
like,
this.
what you mean
And it's
he
like,
hit me because he liked me? I don't
nah,
like that.
we shouldn't be doing
So
that.
I don't like
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
that's
like
not happening.
be mean to you or talk crazy to you, all that
Mm-mm.
play fight on her,
stuff.
Nope, nope, nope.
And it's just like it's setting people up to A, not only accept that behavior, but B, perpetuate that behavior thinking that it's going to get you better chances with the opposite sex.
Yeah.
Like
Mm-mm.
you'll see men all the time. Well, maybe I should be a piece of shit dog ass nigga because that seemed to be who get up. No, no, that's in the books. And the only reason that it's being perpetuated in real life is because people won't put the movies and the books down.
Yeah.
People, it's some people who want to be treated like shit, but it's just like, come on, man.
But you know what? I've heard so many people say they can't, if there's not a little bit of drama in a relationship, they don't want it. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? Yeah.
They need to go
Like, why
see
would
the.
you purposely want to be stressed out? Like, what?
But it's just like, come on. And
Why
I'm
would
not.
you want to be stressed out? Is the important
Right.
point.
They can't.
It's like you're looking for this?
If there's not a little
And
bit
it's
of
just like
drama
we're
in a
black in America.
relationship,
Are
they
you
don't
not
want it. And I'm
stressed
like,
enough?
what is wrong with you?
Right.
Nigga,
They
every
need to
day,
go
It's like,
see
why
the.
would I want somebody to cause me to get grades faster? Like, what?
every
Like
day.
I already
Why
got
would
to
you
deal with
want to be
racism,
stressed out?
and my man's gonna be shitty. Like, nah, man.
No.
Looking for this?
And it's just like we're black in America. Are
You know
you
what I'm
not
saying? You
stressed
supposed to get
enough?
you supposed to have peace when you come home. Niggas don't even want peace.
Something.
You don't
Because
even want
what am
peace
I
in the
paying
house.
all this rent for if I don't have peace when I come home?
Rent, rent too damn
And my
high.
man's gonna be shitty. Like, nah. To
Mhm.
be coming home to chaos.
Yes.
To come home and then not want to be home because you
You know
have
what I'm saying?
somebody that's
You supposed to have
just
peace when you
stressing
come
you
home.
out,
Niggas don't even want
talking all
Something.
kinds of ways
Because
to
what am I
you.
paying all this rent
No.
for if I don't have I'm not going to that.
rent. This is a
I
little.
didn't. Mama talk to me too crazy, so it's just like I just don't got it in me.
Yes.
To come
This is a
home
little
and
bit
not wanna be
aside.
home because you have somebody that's
To
just
hit some current
stressing
events
you
real
out,
quick.
talking
Did
all kinds of
anybody
ways.
see the Kevin Hart roast?
I'm not going to that.
Oh,
No,
with
but I
Cam?
heard that they essentially got themselves a little mini Klan rally up in that shit.
This is a little. Okay,
What?
so look. This they exaggerating. Real quick. They exaggerating. Now, I only saw the Kevin Hart roast the last 2 hours. It was a 3-hour thing. It started at 8. I came in at 9. Went to like 10.
Okay.
So okay, so look. This is the thing that we got to remember going into this. They exaggerate. Roast comedy is the most disrespectful comedy there is. It's supposed to be very crass. It's supposed to be very hateful, very. This is the thing. Okay.
I heard they went kind of soft on them.
Roast comedy now is the most disrespectful. I don't know who was in charge of the order of like who goes, but when I came in, this is what happened. So I don't know what happened before, but I can only tell you from what I saw to it. Now, all of us know who Cheryl Underwood is, right?
Yes.
I don't know
Okay,
who
okay.
was in charge.
You know, legendary comedian.
The order.
Yeah.
You know, Zeta Phi Beta.
My favorite Republic.
But when I came
Zeta Phi
in,
Beta.
this is what happened.
Republican.
So I don't
You
know what happened
know,
before.
the Reed for all those years, all that. Now,
All of us know who
she
Cheryl
was on
Underwood
that
is.
stage
Yes.
in like a purple disco outfit
Yeah. Okay.
with a big ass afro. Zeta Phi Beta.
All right.
And when I came in, because you know, this is the roast of Kevin Hart.
She was on
So
that
Kevin
stage.
Hart has become such a big entity that he ain't like Kevin Hart stopped being ours a long time ago. You know what I'm trying to say?
For sure.
Like he ain't.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like if it, for example, if it's the roast of Mike Epps, the people on stage gonna look different. Let me just say it like that. You know what I'm saying? So Kevin Hart is a corporation. So there's a lot of white people on stage. Okay, perfectly fine. Now,
Like he ain't. You know what I mean? Like
for
if it,
3 people
for example,
straight,
If it's the roast
and
of
the reason
Mike
why I
Epps,
said
the
Cheryl
people on
Underwood is
stage,
because, of course, Cheryl Underwood is a dark-skinned black woman.
Kevin Hart is a corporation.
For
So
3
there's a
comedians
lot of
straight.
white people on stage.
Okay.
Perfectly fine.
Nick, like niggas was saying, these white people was saying all kind of
Cheryl Underwood is because
jokey joke, watermelon pickaninny,
Ooh.
monkey. Like they wasn't saying that, but that's what I'm hearing. Like I'm like, what?
Yeah.
They doing all these. I think there was one joke.
was saying these white people were saying all kind of
If Cheryl Underwood is here, who's on every Greyhound bus going? What's going on? I'm just like, huh? That ain't even funny.
Like they wasn't
But
saying that.
so it was like the
That's what I'm hearing.
energy
Like, I'm like, what?
when I came in
Yeah.
was weird.
They doing all these.
Then after those 3 people, first off, and the crazy thing is, see, and this is what I say when I say roast comedy, is because
What's going on?
is because Cheryl Underwood had was married back in the 90s, and her husband committed suicide
Then
Oh.
after those
by
3 people,
jumping off a building.
And the
Oh.
crazy thing is, see, and this is what I
And
say when I say roast
I didn't
comedy,
know that,
is
and I've been a
because
fan of Cheryl Underwood for years.
is because
I've never known that.
Cheryl Underwood had
These white I'm talking about these people brought this shit up so much.
back in the 90s.
One white dude said,
Her husband committed
one white
suicide
dude said, I've been sitting next to you
by jumping off a building.
for 15 minutes
Oh.
listening to you.
I didn't know
No,
that.
I'm surprised it took your husband 3 years to kill himself.
I've never known that.
Oh.
Literally,
He deserved a Will Smith slap.
this is
Oh
literally,
my
but I'm
God.
just, but see that don't really bother me because again, this is roast comedy. That's the kind
Yeah.
of stuff they go for.
It's gonna be crass. It's gonna be rude.
crazy. Those jokes I don't mind because they're specific to the person.
Oh.
So I know you wrote for that person. But that like that watermelon jigaboo monkey, there was like a George Floyd can't breathe joke. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
bro, y'all-
What?
It's gonna be crazy.
I'm like, this is getting a little crazy. You know what I
Those
mean?
jokes I don't mind.
That's but it's like but it's like when it's white comedians
So I know you wrote for that.
saying shit about black people, it gets real like, huh?
There was like a George
Like you just been wanting to say this to my face without me
Yeah,
slapping
it's
you.
so not funny.
I'm like,
That's
this
the
is
thing too. It's
You know what I
people
mean?
don't understand like.
But it's like that's what.
Oh
But it's like
well,
when
black
it's
people
white
make these
comedians
jokes. Why is it
saying
okay when
shit
they
about
do it,
black
but when a white person, it's
real like,
different because
huh?
there's a history
Like you just been wanting to say
behind
this to my face.
some of the things that white people have said, and for them to come out and even try to make it a joke, that history is still there, and it's like when black people are saying it to each other, it's you know it's a joke. But when a white person says it, some of the things that feels like hatred because of the history, you know, that's embedded.
So is so what?
There. It's still
Exactly.
there. And it's like
So what happened
when
is,
black people are saying it to
of
each
course,
other,
all those white comedians I told you
know
about
it's a
that was in that clump
but when a white
when it was feeling
person
awkward.
says it, some of the things
That's all the shit that's been cut up and getting sent out on the internet right now. Now, see, this is what I will say. After those 3, Cheryl Underwood went,
So what happened?
and of course, it's fucking Cheryl Underwood. She destroys it. She kills it. She got. I'm talking about. She got like 2 standing ovations. That's how good she was getting these niggas' ass. After those 3, I think she was talking about. I think she did one joke talking about. Because it's the. I don't know if y'all know the show Kill Tony. Kill Tony is like she kills it. One of those like kind of roast shows where they say like the most offensive shit. But that nigga was Tony Heathcliff or Hitchcliff. His name. He was there. So he was the one I said that had that joke about sitting next to her and her husband taking 3 years to kill himself. So when she went, she goes, "Oh, you think that joke about my dead husband makes me mad or whatever? Well, he only died once. You gotta die every night because you can't tell good jokes." So he was the one I said that had that joke about sitting next to her and her husband. I was like, "Oh yeah," and they went straight to his face. She goes, "Oh, you think that?" She was in their ass, but once she did that and she got in them white people ass, and they had to sit there and take it. That's when the show it smoothed out. You know what I mean? Like it was like, all right, we good again. Oh yeah. And that from that point on, because like I mean, when I say like there was a tension, literally the host after Cheryl went, the host got up and said, "Whew, okay, now it feels a little better in here. We can breathe." Like he was like, "Yeah, that really."
Because it was getting real right.
Yeah, he was like it. That like Cheryl Underwood really recalibrated the room. It was like, okay, we can breathe again. Everybody, we good. So I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Whoever was in charge of the order should have broke some of that up. Because I think it's because there was so many, like it was so much back to back to back. Nigga, you monkey watermelon eating niggas, like you know what I'm saying? You little burnt chocolate troll, like that's what I'm saying. Whoever was in charge of the order, back to back, it was a little tight. But like I said, Cheryl Underwood made it crazy. But the biggest thing from the night was, you know what I'm saying? You little burnt chocolate troll. Regina Hall gets up and she does this amazing, funny, inappropriate, very inappropriate. Very, very inappropriate. She pretends like she's a psychic and she's talking with Kevin Hart's dead mom, and like she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. She's been communicating with me for years, and I forgot to give you some messages. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you not to go to Las Vegas that one time when you fucked that girl in Las Vegas and cheated on your wife. I meant to tell you, but I forgot. My bad. That was me. But I'm here. I got you right now." But it's like that. Like she was like messages, and mind you, his wife, of course, is in the front row. It's like, but it's like Regina, but it's Regina Hall. And you know, Regina Hall has that like, huh? What am I? You know what I'm saying? She has kind of like a, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Regina Hall killed it. But at the end of Regina Hall's set, she goes, "Yeah, but I really came out here to bring out Cat Williams." And then Cat Williams, who nobody knew was gonna be there, comes out the back with this fly ass black and gold hat with his black and gold like tux on, and he doesn't walk up from this, because you know on roast all the roasters are like sitting on the side. And then Cat Williams, he walks out from like a back door out the back.
I know that's right.
And walks straight to the podium. Don't shake hands with nobody. He walks straight to the podium and starts getting in Kevin's ass. And he doesn't walk up from this, because you know one of the jokes he said, I think he said something to the front. They're like, you know, Kevin Hart was at all the Diddy parties, many of the Diddy parties. And he was like, Kevin being at the Diddy parties does not mean that he did something wrong. But the fact that he's quiet every time you bring up the Diddy parties, that's what lets you know he did something wrong. Kevin Hart was at all the Diddy parties, many of the Diddy parties. That was the one. It was like, ooh. And mind you, Kevin Hart is like 6 feet away from him right there. But the fact that he's quiet, he's getting in his ass. And then after Cat Williams finished,
Kevin Hart gets the mic and he's like, "Hey, wait a minute, Cat, please come back." Because before anything, I want to let you know
And mind
the
you,
talent.
Kevin Hart is like,
You know what I'm saying?
6
I
feet away
love
from him.
your talent. I
But the
love
fact
you.
that he's
You're,
quiet,
as a comedian, you are just one of the greatest.
after
And he's like, we have a, because you know it's live. He's like, we have a chance right now. I'm giving you my olive branch hand. Let's squash this beef. No more beef, whatever, between me and you. Let's be cool. And then they shook hands. So Cat shook his hand. And so, you know what I'm saying? Symbolic for them, ending the beef. You know what I'm saying? I hope so. Because, I really, even though they did high school dance. Shout out to
Why were they beefing again?
So you know what I'm saying? Because it was the three. I think it was just it was Kat, Kevin, and Mike, and it was just like the three of them. Even though Mike and Kat never really went at it, but I just honestly, even though they did high school, Kat does things a certain way.
Why were they beefing?
Kevin does things a certain way. Because it was the
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where I just think, I feel I'm the best. You feel like you the best. And it's like, sometimes I just didn't think I don't think Kat liked Kevin Hart's Get Down. And I just think Kevin was kind of tired.
Yeah.
As he was going to his rise, I just think he was kind of tired of people always taking shots at him. Because we all know, everybody was, it was one point, everybody had something bad to say about Kevin Hart. At one
It's
point.
true.
So I just think he was just tired of people saying stuff. And then it's like, now Kat saying something. Now, remember him and Mike Epps went back and forth on Twitter a couple times. And it's just like, bro, I'm just out here trying to, do my thing. Everybody was, it was a point, but I just don't think Kat was fucking with his Get Down.
One thing I will give Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart used to be really, really active on his social media.
Very much so. I think that's part of what blew him up.
Correct, because you could tweet Kevin Hart and he would respond. One thing
Yes.
I will give
Yes.
Kevin Hart.
The only reason I follow him.
And like you and Kevin Hart could dead ass have a whole conversation one day. Like Kevin Hart was very much in with the people. Correct.
Yes.
You could tweet and he kind of
Yes.
he did what Kevin on stage is doing now. You and Kevin Hart could dead ass have a whole
What you mean?
conversation one day, like where he's very much, he's like I said, he was really active on social.
Yes.
Like really like in with the people, doing not doing skits with folks, but like Kevin really like, oh, you want to come to my show,
mean?
pull up, like where he's and so I kind of get where he's coming from because he really did generate his own buzz.
Oh yeah, he
Not doing skits with folks, but like
I didn't even realize that he had a TV show that got canceled after like an episode or something. Like he had the show that got canceled. What was it? Soul Plane flopped. Like,
was that a flop?
it was a flop.
I didn't know it was a flop.
It was a big
I
flop.
love Soul
I didn't
Plane.
even realize. We love Soul Plane now.
I liked it.
Oh, but when it first came out, nobody was. messing
No,
with
but
it.
I'm just saying. Okay. Watch this. What was it? What was it? Did any of us go see it in theaters? Did you see it in theaters?
Was that a flop?
It was a
By
flop.
the time it
What
came
year
out,
did
I
it
wasn't
come out?
seeing it.
I
We love
only
Soul
Only
Plane
thing
now.
I was seeing in theaters was like Iron Man and Batman.
No, but I'm just saying. Okay.
Everything else I was getting on bootleg.
And everybody.
Yeah, Soul Plane came out in 2004. Like I wasn't even old enough to go watch that movie.
But the point is that he talked about it, but nobody went to see the movie at the theater. So that's what made it a flop. But
Yeah.
because it's us,
Soul Plane came out in
everybody bootlegged it.
2004. Like I wasn't.
And I knew everybody I knew had a bootleg version of Soul Plane in their house. But the point is,
For sure.
Yeah.
but so many people bootlegged it that it becomes a cult classic, a hood classic. So he says that helped him with his comedy. So he's like, even though he didn't have the box office numbers when he was going around doing his comedy,
People wanted to see him.
because of Soul Plane, people were coming to see him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he said he used that, because he was just kind of like basically like, it was a blessing, like in the curse. He pulled the blessing out of it. Like, okay, you know what? This didn't go the way I wanted it to, but I'm gonna do X, Y, Z.
People wanted to see
With
him.
it. So he just used it in a way that he could use it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was dope. And he just, like he said, he just went back into his comedy, and then comedy, and then then we get Grown Little Man, then we get Seriously Funny, and then that's what jumped everything off.
Yeah.
It was his comedy that really jumped him off.
Yeah.
So when he poured it back into the comedy, and then just kept it moving. So that's a word in itself.
Listen, and that's what I meant by like that's what Kev on Stage is currently doing because he's also very active on socials and will respond if you
Yes.
tweet him.
Yeah. Kevin on Stage
And
seems like
so
a
it's
great
just
guy.
like
Such a great guy. That's a word.
honestly, like such a stand-up guy.
I just like, I don't know him, but I want to meet him.
Very active. And his wife's breakfast potatoes recipe is fire.
Yes. Oh.
I've made it.
Bringing up a
And so
recipe.
it's just like
Such a great guy.
honestly, because like he platforms his wife, and so they were cooking breakfast one day, and she's like, "Oh, breakfast potatoes." I was just like, "Let me go ahead and see what this is about." And they were so good. I said, "Okay, Cam, okay."
I feel like you need to start making your own little episodes of you trying out the different recipes that you find online.
I really do need to because it really is just me going online and being like, "What look good on here?"
You're always making something that you found online, it seems like. So I'm like, you know what?
Listen, I finally got me a little tripod. I really do need to because it really is just me going online and being like, "What look good on
Well, I
here?"
might.
But yeah, no, I love Kev. I love Kev.
It seems like.
Like,
So I'm like, you know
you
what?
really know he is not a scumbag. I finally got me a little tripod.
You got
Cause like you think you know people, and then it like the Gordon Ramsay situation. I love Kev. I love Kev. All Gordon Ramsay had to do was shut the fuck up. People loved Gordon Ramsay.
Hold on. What happened with Gordon Ramsay?
So
You got
they in one of his restaurants, there were some Caucasian patrons, and they had their dog in the restaurant, and they had the dog going on the puppy pad
Hold on.
in
What happened with
the
Gordon Ramsay?
restaurant.
My gosh.
A black lady complained, and Gordon Ramsay's response is to yell at the black ladies, and they had their dog in the restaurant, and they had the
You
dog
have your
going
dog
on the
going.
girl with the puppy pad in the
Where-
middle of the restaurant. A black lady complained. Yes, and Gordon
How would they
Ramsay's
feel
response is to yell
if
at
a
the black
human
ladies, and they had their dog
was deciding to go inside the
Is-
restaurant?
well, according to Gordon Ramsay, as long as they white, he don't give a damn what they do in his restaurant. Yes, and you
And that
N
is
words
exactly
shouldn't be
what would do
complaining.
if a human was deciding
And I was
to
just,
go inside the restaurant.
I wouldn't go. I would never. As long as they white, he don't give a damn what they do in his restaurant. Yeah, so that's what happened with Gordon Ramsay. So it's just like you think you people, and then they true color show, but like Kev doesn't give that at all. It gives like truly a man of God trying
Yeah.
to bring people together
Trying to be that
and
example.
show God's love through his actions. Like,
Thanks.
so it's just
Boy,
and you can never hate that.
when they
Ever.
jumped on him for saying that he don't hate gay people, that joke is crazy to me.
They always gonna jump on him, but it's just like it's too many closeted men in the church for me to take it seriously.
Woo. Uh-oh.
Every church got that one boy who they say, oh, he just be with his grandmama a lot. They always gonna jump on him, but it's just like it's too many closeted men in the church for me to take it seriously.
Yeah. Woo.
You know,
Uh-oh.
there's always that one little boy who they
You
and
know,
they be like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with him. He just be with his grandma a lot. That's why he act like that. But he real churchy.
yes.
Mm,
Um, you know, I was funny enough. I was listening to Kev's podcast, one of his mini podcasts, of course. But he has one called Not My Best, like Not My Best, something like that. And he just I literally was listening to it on the way, like leaving work. So he had a guest on, and she's a podcast, one of his mini podcasts, an online personality. But he has one. But when they were talking, he finds out that she was a pastor for 11 years, and she left the church. Chantel Smith. She makes content or whatever. I've never seen her before, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna check her out. But she and then she went to divinity school. She got a master's in divinity, and she got a doctorate in Hebrew, biblicology, whatever it was. So like she's well versed, well versed. And they was just talking in church, and she talked about like the things, the things that she didn't like, the reason why that she like stepped away from being a pastor, all that kind of stuff, and you know, saying she still loves God, but she doesn't agree with the church and stuff like that. But throughout the whole thing, there's a story that Kev on stage tells, talks about when he's a youth pastor, and he said he asked the kids in his youth pastor group, hey, because they're like teenagers, hey, what y'all want to know about the Bible? Because I want it to be like, you know, about y'all, like what y'all are interested in. I want to help keep y'all here. And he said the first thing they said was, hey, is it against the Bible for us to have tattoos? He said, all right. So he said he went to Google. He said, I'm going to Google it. Went to YouTube. What y'all want to know? And he said, and it was like a thing that was like, what y'all are interested in. Young pastor, like exactly what he was looking for. It was like young pastor looking for the answer about if you should have tattoos. Like literally, like written out like that. He was like, okay. And he said he watched the video, and he said, there's a white guy, and on the video he's like, all right, so your young boys, whatever, your young people in the church ask you about having tattoos. He said, all right, you go to, it's Leviticus. He's like, Leviticus, and it's this, you know, Leviticus 16, I think it was. And he was like, all right, but when you read it, don't just read the one. You got to read before and read after. And he said you need to do that before you're teaching, especially if you're talking to young men or talking to young people, because you need to read before or after. Because if you have facial hair, because it talks about not having facial hair. If you have facial hair, you gotta be careful what you say to these people. If you're gonna preach this, if you have facial hair, you gotta be careful what you say. And he said, and also look on the tag on the back of your clothes. If you're not wearing 100% cotton or 100% linen or 100% whatever, those same passages talk against wearing blended fabrics. You shouldn't wear anything that's not 100% whatever. And then and he said, so be careful if you're going to preach this, because these other things are in here also. And then he also said, oh yeah, by the way, this book Leviticus was written to the Levites. And he said the Levites were people in priesthood. So this book was literally specifically written for people that were becoming priests in that time, in that area. And he said things like tattoos, because at that time there were like let's just call them Satanists. I don't think it was Satanists, but it was like, you know, let's just call them Satanists, just so we can understand. There were these, Satanist kind people, and they would mark themselves to like, show their love of, devilish or demon entities, whatever you want to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't have tattoos so you don't look like those people. Don't have this so that you don't, so you can. So it was basic. So Leviticus, the whole book is essentially a rule book for priests in a certain place at a specific time. Don't have tattoos. It wasn't made for everybody.
This ain't fun.
It wasn't made for everybody. And Kevin on stage was like, "Why did nobody tell us that?" The whole book is essentially a rule book.
Yeah.
He said he literally went back. He said he literally went back to his pastors like, nobody told me that this was
made for everybody.
a specific thing that was told, because again, when people talk about homosexuality,
Why did nobody
the first
tell
book
us?
they go
It's
to,
also
the
in
first book
Leviticus.
they go to is Leviticus.
Yeah.
And it's like, these not the rules for everybody. These is the rules for the Levites.
Told me that this
That's also why I get on the 7-day Adventist head, because they be like, "Oh, keep the Sabbath day holy." I be like, "Baby, you not Jewish."
Yeah, and that's
like,
why
these not the
when it
rules
comes
for
to Bible, I
everybody.
tell people
These is the rules
you're not
for the
supposed to
Levites.
you're not supposed to take the Bible literally.
That's
It's a
also
guide.
why I
It
get
is a
on
guide.
the
A lot
7-day
of it is a
Adventist
guide.
head, full of
Because they be like,
metaphors,
oh, keep the
keeping.
Sabbath day holy. I'm
But
like,
people
baby,
who
you
take
not
the
Jewish.
Bible literally, like, they need to go see the lady.
And that's why. And then on top of that, there's so many books that are missing. And we all know every denomination, every religion picks and chooses what they want to put together in the Bible that they're going to present. So,
But people who take the Bible literally, like,
Yeah.
and also, to be honest, if
and then
the
on top of that, there's
Bible
so many books that are missing. And we all
was
know
the
every
key to
denomination,
freedom,
every
you think
religion
white folks
picks
would
and
have let
chooses
us
what they
have
want to put
it?
together in the Bible that they're going to present. That's true. That is so true.
Wait a minute.
Pull
And
Isaac on
also, to
here. Oh
be
my
honest,
gosh.
Wait a minute.
Bible
That was.
was the key
Listen, the
to
Bible was
freedom.
a way
You
for
think
them
white
to keep
folks
the
would have let us
slaves in
have it?
order. That's what it was. You know,
No, I mean it was
That's
used. It was used in that way.
pull Isaac
I
on
just think
here.
the Bible is a tool.
It is a tool. It's
I
a
think you
guide.
could use it in any way you want to. You can use it to do good. You can use
Listen,
it to
the
do
Bible
evil.
was a way
You
for
think
them
Um,
to
white
keep
folks
the
would have let us
slaves in
have it?
order. That's
I
what it was. You know,
I personally think that I think the Bible is we should live. If we want to be Christ-like, and if that's what the word Christian means, then we should truly do that.
True.
And I think a lot of the things that we're doing is actually the opposite of being Christ-like. Christ was a man of the people. Christ
Yes.
was a man of the broken, the poor. Christ was a man of anti-establishment. He went against the big governments.
He was a man of the prostitutes.
He was out here. He was living amongst the people.
He was thugging and bugging, literally. Yes.
And so, but at every point, sharing love, sharing knowledge,
Yes.
and all
He
that
was a
stuff.
man
So
of the
I just feel like
That's how we should live.
That's how we should live.
He was thugging and bugging, literally.
Because at no point, but at every point, I just like I see people
Listen, the pastors are collecting jets,
and all that stuff. So I just
bags, cars, homes, selling hope.
at no point, but at every point, I just like
And at the white evangelical churches, they not even selling hope. They over there talking about break me down, Lord. I'm not worthy. They over there selling, getting a whooping.
yeah, like them churches, like them people that be doing like every
At the
Easter
white
they do
evangelical churches, they not even
the fake
selling hope.
crucifixions and stuff. I'm like, brother,
They over there. Listen. Break
Relax.
me down, Lord. I'm not
Relax.
worthy. They over there
relax.
getting a whooping.
I don't know if I don't know. I don't think that was what it was supposed to be. Like, I don't think that's what we're supposed to be doing right now. The fake crucifixions and stuff. I'm like, brother. But yeah, man. So
Listen,
that that that
and
kind of
to
blew
be
my mind.
honest,
That really blew my mind though. Learning
if
that.
I'm Jesus
I don't know if
and y'all down there
I don't
calling the
know. I
day
don't
I
think that
got
was
killed
what it was
Good
supposed to be.
Friday,
Come
I'm
on.
not coming back for you niggas. I'm not.
Um,
I'm not.
but yeah, man. So and I was
Y'all
like,
can
what
actually
good
go to
thing?
hell,
That's what I'm
actually. And
telling
to
you,
be
bruh.
honest,
This what I'm telling you, bruh.
if I'm Jesus
Something got lost in
and y'all down
translation.
there
Cause who
calling
made
the
this
day
stuff
I
up?
got killed Good Now, baby, this ain't
Huh?
nothing. There was nothing good about this. I'm
Good
not. And
Friday.
y'all
What's
want me to
good?
come scoop y'all?
And I was like, what
Crazy.
good thing? That's what
No.
I'm telling you, bruh. This what I'm telling you, bruh.
And I get it.
Something got lost in
Because if some
translation.
bitches
Cause
was
who
talking
made
about
this
shit
stuff
about
up?
me and then ask to come to my house, I'm going to say fuck no too. I get it. I get it. And y'all want me to come scoop
Like, it'd be
y'all?
like even like it was like
Crazy.
not even you ain't died,
No.
but just like let's just say you got jumped. Like yeah, remember that one crazy day at school, that
Because if
one
some bitches was
Tuesday
talking
when
about
you just
shit
got
about me
jumped
and
by
then ask to come to
17
my house,
niggas
I'm going to say
and just
fuck no
everybody was
too.
stomping on your head and you
I
had to go
get
to the
it.
hospital
I
and
get
your
it.
mama was crying outside and everybody thought you
Mm.
was gonna die and then you
Your
didn't die.
homegirls at the hospital
Yeah,
falling out.
yeah, remember all that day? Yeah, yeah, we made it a holiday at the school. Oh, dang, what y'all call it? Y'all call it the terrible Tuesday? Nah, we call it terrific Tuesday.
Like, wait,
Because it was
bitch,
so
y'all
terrific
hate
because you
me?
saved a life during it too.
Yeah, because it was
Your
terrific. Like
homegirls
we
at
know
the
to do better
hospital
now.
falling out.
Yeah, remember?
Look,
So it was
wait,
terrific.
That's
y'all
right.
hate me?
You're
And every
celebrating a person's pain.
and every year on this Tuesday we get the kids,
Like,
the
wait,
younger
bitch,
grades,
y'all hate
they
me?
do a
Saved a
play
life during
reenacting
it too.
what happened to you.
Your homegirls at the hospital. And we do a fish fry.
Look,
Wait, y'all hate me?
You're
every
celebrating a
I
person's
don't
pain.
I don't know if that's and every
Listen.
you just gonna relive this every year, huh? Younger grades, that's cool. They do a play reenacting. Wow,
And y'all want me to come back?
whilst
And we do a
we're gonna
fish
relive
fry
this every year.
to save y'all?
Whilst y'all ain't learned nary lesson that I left you with.
Getting worse.
You just gonna relive this every year, huh?
Getting worse, actually.
Right.
Somehow want me to come back?
Whilst
Hurting
we're gonna relive
babies
this every
and
year.
To
other
save
people just
y'all?
because of the different skin
Whilst
color,
y'all
because
ain't
they speak
learned
a different
nary lesson
language,
that I left
because
you with.
they're not
Getting
from where
worse.
you are from originally.
Getting
Yeah,
worse,
it's getting
actually.
worse. We're going
Somehow want
backwards.
me
There
to
we
come
go.
back?
Because we had progress going on and now we're going backwards. And the ones that are saying that they're so holy and that they follow the word of God and everything are the main ones that are going backwards and bringing back the pain that people have fought to try to move forward and progress.
They said no progression here.
The country has made it so difficult to be homeless. The homeless are just committing crimes to get arrested.
Yeah.
So that they can have three hots and a cot. And I get it. Because, like,
The country
you got to be somewhere, I
made it
guess.
so difficult
I
to be
mean,
And
yeah.
at
homeless.
least they'll feed you, even if the food is shitty. You might could earn
Just
some.
committing crimes to get arrested.
Like they can't go anywhere
They be
now.
grilling in there sometimes. They can have three hots and a cot. And
It's
I
so
get
sad.
it. Because, like,
Yeah, it is very sad.
you got to be somewhere. And it's so easy.
I mean,
And at
yeah.
least they'll feed because you, most people are living you paycheck to paycheck.
Yes.
Like they can't go anywhere
So then it's
now.
just like, dang, you two, three paychecks away from an eviction, depending on where you living.
Yeah, it is very sad.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's so you know, in Florida, you got 30 days.
And then they're gonna get you
Because
up out of there.
most people are living. And you got to come up with extra money. But it's just like the way the job market is, and people are just losing their jobs, and no one is getting hired. Or if they are, it's taking them a year and a half to get hired somewhere. It's just like,
And now you got to make three times the rent too with a lot of places.
come up
was
with
like,
extra
what?
money, but
The
it's just
day's
like
not
ain't
going
nobody
up.
paying three times the rent. And no one's getting hired.
Nope.
So then now you got people staying in the extended stays. It's a lot. It's just like
Yeah. When you have two people sharing the same household and you still can't pay rent, that's
it's
saying
just like
something.
ain't
Because a
nobody
lot of times, many
paying
people,
three
even
times
though
the
they
rent.
don't want to be together, they stay together, they get together,
Nope.
So
they
then
find
now
a
you
Yeah.
got people
partner
staying in
just
the
so that they can
extended
survive
stays.
to
It's a
live. But
lot.
now, even having a partner with you, a second income with you, isn't even helping now. And you still can't
It's,
pay rent.
It's
That's
hard.
saying
It's
something. Because
hard.
a lot of times,
I mean,
many
it is
I'm
people,
hard.
making the
even though they
most
don't want to be
money
together,
I've made
they
in my
stay
life.
together, they get together, they find a
Same.
partner
Still
just
feel
so that
broke.
they can survive
I'm
to
like, this
live. But
can't.
now, even having a
These
partner
can't
with
be the same
you and a
bills from
second
'95.
income with you isn't even helping now.
These not even the same bills from
It's hard.
2015. It
Right.
is
I
I'm
hard.
making
remember
the
paying
most money
$5.94 a
I've made in
month for
my life.
rent.
Yes.
Same. I
Yes.
Those days
remember
are
paying
long gone.
850. I remember when
And it hasn't
850
even
used
been
to
10
be high.
Can't be
years.
the same bills
It
from
hasn't even been 10
'95.
years.
Exactly. These
Man,
not even
look.
the same bills from 2015. And then the apartments are running specials now, but it's of course only for new tenants. So it's
Yes.
just like, damn, I gotta break
Yes.
my lease and come back. I
Girl,
Yeah.
remember when
did you guys
850 used to
hear
be
some
high.
Can't be the same
apartments
bills from
now?
'95.
Exactly.
Not only are you paying for the
Man, look.
units,
And
but
then the
you have to
apartments are running
pay
specials now, but
to
it's of
use the
course
lock
only
on
for
your
new
door to
tenants.
get
So
in.
it's just like, damn, I know you fucking lying. The lot, and that's
Yes.
why I don't
Girl,
believe in all
did you
that
guys
smart stuff.
hear?
Cause why are
They're
you
taking
cutting
away the
off
key
my
lock.
lot?
They're
No,
taking away the key
that
lock.
Man, look.
mm-mm.
And they're doing digital, and but you gotta subscribe to a service to use
That's
the
too
lock.
much. That's
So
too
you're
much
paying for your lock.
technology. The lot, and that's
You're
why I don't
paying
believe in
to
all that
for the
smart stuff.
units,
Cause why are you cutting off
and you
my
have to
lot?
pay to
No,
get
that
into
and
the
that.
unit too. It's like what?
Mm-mm. Listen, that's what they're doing in the cars too. Now you can't even hook your Bluetooth up That's to too the much.
Yes,
new cars unless you're paying
yes.
us. And the seat warmers are a subscription.
I've heard about
Everything,
that with certain brands. Yep. Certain
and
certain
now
models.
it's coming out with in everything.
Yeah. But like they're
Or
talking about
the new AI that they're trying to put in the cars, basically saying if the AI thinks that you too drunk to drive or that you're not in a condition to drive, the car will cut off or it just won't cut on.
right. Or
In
like I guess
everything.
it's detecting like your eye movement and stuff like
Or
that. And if it feels
the new
that you're
AI
not
that they're
a
trying to
safe
put in the
driver or something
cars,
like
basically
that, then
saying
it's
if the
gonna
AI
stop. And I'm like, isn't that more
thinks that you're too
dangerous?
drunk to drive,
Can you
very,
imagine?
because
Yes.
the Waymos already be getting
Right.
caught in
Or like
traffic and
I guess it
stuck in the middle of the
detecting like your
intersection. So
eye
it's just like
movement and stuff
clearly the
like
AI is
that.
not
And if it
working.
feels that you're not a safe driver. See
The
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 CEO that got hit. He wanted to test out the brakes on a
very,
vehicle
because
because I guess the vehicle is supposed to
the
detect when something's
Waymos
in front and like
already be getting
automatically
and
stop.
he got hit with a car.
Yep.
Good,
Yes.
in the middle of the
Good.
intersection. So it's just like
Good. Because
clearly
why
the
would you do
AI is
that?
not working.
Why would you do that?
The
He had faith in his brand. He had faith. He had faith
dummy,
in his
and
company.
that's why, and that's
Like
so
automatically
he
stop.
did he die?
No, he didn't die. But I know a lot of people probably got fired that day. Oh my
He
gosh, you
Why
need
want to
to be
look at
the
the
first
video?
would you
motherfucker
do
fired.
that?
Cause why he hopped his ass in front of a moving car? Dummy. And that's what they the dummies for. You got the money for a dummy. Why are you standing your big dumb ass in front of?
Oh my
He
gosh,
need to
he
be
wants to be
the
like
first
the
motherfucker
fast food
fired. Cause why
CEOs that
he
are going
hopped
around
his
eating the
ass
food,
wrong,
that they
wrong, and see, and that's why he got hit. The dummies for.
That
You got
McDonald's
the
nigga
money
took
for
half
a
a
dummy.
bite. I'm
Why
still
are you
mad
He called it products. I said, oh, we don't gotta worry about me no more.
This is a product. You know he had a spit
Wrong.
bowl right next to him.
Listen, I know he probably chased
That
that shit with
McDonald's
some
nigga took
caviar. Like,
half a
please
bite.
get some
I'm
real
still
food in
mad.
my mouth. I
Yeah.
said, oh, we don't gotta worry about me no more.
Boy.
At least the Burger King, he was like, nah, my shit good for real. Fuck y'all.
That nigga sound about to tear this shit up.
Listen,
Tear
I
this
know
shit
he
up.
The funny
probably
thing,
chased
I
that
always
shit with some
preferred Burger
caviar.
King
Like, please
over
get some
Now I
real
can't
food
eat
in my
either one, but like I always
Yeah.
preferred Burger King over McDonald's.
Me too, man.
I love the good plain broiled burger. Burger King, he was like, nah, my shit good for real. Fuck y'all.
Man, they was good, but before they was using pink paint
The funny thing, I
to be
always
meat. Like
preferred
once these niggas stop
Now I
using
can't
real
eat
meat, I
either
say,
one,
boy,
but like I always preferred
Yeah.
Burger King over
And then they
McDonald's.
like,
too,
oh,
man.
Impossible Burger. Why is the fake meat burger more
Man, they was
expensive than the
good,
real meat burger?
before they was using
That Impossible Burger tasted good though.
to be meat. Like
I'm
once these
good
niggas stop using
on
hold
the
on, hold on, hold on, hold
Impossible
on.
I
meat.
This is
personally enjoyed.
this is
And then
this
they
is.
like,
I
oh,
want everybody
Impossible
to
Burger.
stop
Why is
and
the
think
fake
for a
meat
second. This is the funniest shit,
burger
and
more
I think Dree
expensive
already know
than
what
the
I'm about to
real
say.
meat burger?
That
They had the
Impossible Burger
Whoppers, right?
tasted
We
good
eating the Whoppers,
though.
eating the Whoppers. Then they said, all right,
I'm good
no,
on the
we got this
Impossible
new
Burger.
Impossible Burger.
Personally enjoyed.
Ain't no meat. This is. I want. And everybody's like, all right, and they're like, hey, this is the funny. And everybody eating it. They doing the taste test. Dree already know what I'm about to say. It tastes just like the regular one. Then they
No,
said,
it
all
didn't
right.
taste the same. It did not taste the same.
And all I
They
could think
talked about
Impossible
veggies
Burger.
in that one.
All I could think in my head was, y'all done told on yourself. Y'all don't even realize. Like, hey. And everybody eating it. They doing the taste test. Because what if
What you mean
what
it tastes just like the?
it
Because
tastes
if
just
it
like the
tasted just
regular
like
one.
the regular one, you would have just thought it was meat.
It did not taste the same.
And
It
all
did
I could
not
think,
taste the same.
cause my
It
thing,
definitely
I
did
know
all I
it
could think in
don't.
my head if but my thing is if the regular one tastes like the fake one, the regular one fake. Cause what if
But it's just
what
like the why they not the
it
same
tastes
price?
just
What?
like the regular one?
What
Right.
premium fake meat versus
And all
regular
I could
fake
think,
meat? Like what's
my
in the
thing is,
regular fake
you
meat?
see what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, if our meat is getting faker and faker by the day, I be like, how do I make it?
But it's
Like,
just
how do I
like the why
roll
they
out
not the same price? What?
and get people used to eating this
What
fake meat?
premium
Okay, we're
fake
gonna get a
meat
new
versus
Impossible
regular
Burger.
fake
That's the
meat?
same.
Like
I
what's in
bet
the
if I
regular
switch
fake
the
meat?
bags, because I'm like the Impossible Burger, you know, you get you at work in the box with the Impossible Burgers and the box with the regular. Let me switch them. Make it. Bet money, nobody knows the difference. So get people
Yuck.
Okay, we're gonna get a new Impossible Burger. That's the same.
No,
They put
it's
any.
scary now. Like to think that the meat is becoming like a lab grown in the grocery stores and everything. Like I was just saying to someone the other day, I was like, "Oh, it's time to stop eating chicken and beef.
Bet money, nobody
Gotta
knows
stick
the
with the
difference.
goat,
So,
lamb, and everything else
Yuck.
now because we know the chicken and beef aren't real anymore." No, it's
It's
scary now. Like to think that
look,
the
man,
meat is
look.
and
becoming like a
finding
lab
goat is
grown in the
not
grocery stores
an
and everything.
easy
Like I
feat.
was just it isn't, and it's so expensive now. They're well, some places started like replacing goat with kangaroo meat because you can't tell the difference between kangaroo and goat now.
Ah,
Beef aren't real anymore. You can't tell the difference importing from Australia.
if I've been eating so much goat, I would be
It isn't, and it's so expensive now.
pissed.
Yeah,
Damn.
people can't tell the difference between the goat and the kangaroo.
Man, we gonna be eating horse. We gonna be eating horse
As
burgers soon.
as long as it's not lab
If
grown
I've been
meat,
eating
I
so
am
much
good.
goat,
Okay, if
I
it's
Listen,
would
kangaroo and it
be
still tastes like
I,
goat,
s-
I am good.
I saw that
I
I
don't
saw that
want
Mr.
no
Beast.
horse.
I saw that Mr. Beast episode where he went to the we growing with the lab grown chicken horse burgers
Oh
lab,
no.
and they showed how they make the chicken lab grown chicken. Yeah,
Oh,
I was like,
oh, I
I
don't
saw that
want
Mr.
no
Beast. Bad.
horse.
I saw that Mr.
You
Beast
know what?
episode
Have
when
you
he
guys?
went to
I
the
don't know if do you guys eat
we
hard boiled
growing
eggs? I
with the
love
lab
hard boiled
grown
eggs.
No,
chicken. I do.
They are
no,
not
oh
cooking the
no.
same
And they
anymore.
showed how they make the
Have you
chicken
tried hard boiling your egg
lab
and going
grown
to eat
chicken.
it and it's like it feels like it's like
Mm-mm.
tearing apart easy?
I was like, no, you know, so
It's not.
bad. I'm gonna sound so Caucasian when I say this.
I don't know if do you guys eat hard boiled eggs? I love hard boiled eggs.
No,
I do.
They are
no.
not
I
cooking
don't.
the same anymore.
I don't generally
Have you
eat
tried hard
eggs
boiling your egg and going to eat it and it's
from
like
a
it feels like
store
it's like tearing
anymore.
apart easy?
I
Period.
go to the
You a farmer co-op type
yeah. So
nigga
I'm going to
now.
the farmers market and I get them straight from the farm, nigga. And we and we get the Venezuelan blue eggs now.
Ooh.
So now I'm all my eggs blue now. I'm sorry. I don't know what
Period.
y'all eat. I don't know what y'all eat.
I know that's
I don't know what y'all
right.
eat.
Going to a farmer's market and
They
straight from the farm.
local eggs, local honey.
We get the
It's a lady with a turkey
Did
farm.
you get
blue
the
eggs
ramps?
now.
Ooh.
So now I'm all my
ramps.
eggs blue now. I'm sorry.
So there's
I don't know what y'all eat.
a plant that grows up near y'all. We had this discussion last year. They probably gone already. But you
Local
should check
eggs,
next time you go to the
local
farmers
honey.
market. But
It's a lady with a turkey
they
farm.
come up like in April-ish, May-ish, but definitely in April.
Yeah.
And it's a mix between like an onion or like like garlic or something. Like, but they're really good.
Ramps.
Ramps.
Oh, we did talk about
And
that.
it's a season and it's only for a couple weeks
Yeah.
and they sell them at the farmers markets in New York. And I'm just like, ooh, I can't wait to go to New York one day in the spring and get me some ramps because they putting the ramps in a butter. They got the ramps in like a
Ramps.
pesto. Like I'm trying to
Oh, we
be
did talk about
where
that.
the people are.
You trying to be ramped up.
Listen, because they're only in season for like a couple weeks out of the year and then they're gone. And they're only like available in like New York and like a little bit of like the Appalachians and stuff. So it's not something that like I can get down here.
You you trying to be ramped up.
Listen, because
Hold on.
they're only in
I'm looking.
season. Yeah, no. Next time y'all go to the farmers market, see if they got some ramps or some garlic scapes. Because it's also garlic scape season. And garlic scape is like a piece of young garlic, but it's the stalk. And it says that it tastes like a really
Hold on.
garlicky
I'm looking.
asparagus. Yeah, no. Next time y'all go to the
I'm
farmers
growing
market, see if
garlic
they
in
got
the
some ramps or
backyard.
some
Okay.
garlic
Garlic,
scapes.
spinach, bell
It's also
pepper,
garlic scape
and
season.
the
And garlic
baby
scape
tomatoes.
is
I'm
like
growing.
a piece of young
What?
I'll send you the video on garlic scapes because your garlic might have grown some and you can
Oh,
eat
it
them.
has. Oh my gosh, it is. It's like its stalk is like coming out the ground and it's grown
Okay.
pretty long. I'm like, oh, okay. And like I was seeing like the different things that you can do with the garlic leaves and things like that. And I was
I'll
like, I'm
send
gonna
you the video
try.
on garlic
Gonna try
scapes
some
because
different
your
stuff.
garlic might have grown some and you can eat them. Hold on, let me get you this.
Stalk is like coming out
Let
the
me get
ground
you
and
this
it's grown
video.
pretty long. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
no,
like I was
Ron. Next
seeing like
time
the
you
different
guys go
things
to
that
the
you can
farmers
do with
market,
the
you
garlic
got to
leaves
see if
and
them niggas
things
got
like
some
that. And I was
ramps.
like, I'm gonna
I'm
try.
looking that shit up now.
Gonna try some different stuff.
CC, hold on, let me get you this. Honey Kita, I put something in the chat about the garlic scapes, so it tells you what piece of the
Okay.
garlic you would be harvesting.
Okay.
You got to see if them niggas got some ramps.
I'm looking that shit up now.
Yes, child, it's ramp season, and I'm just like, ah. Honey Kita, I put something in the chat. Like I love trying new, different. What piece of the garlic you would be harvesting.
Some
Stuff
different
I ain't
vegetables.
tried before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, child, it's ramp
I'm about to stop
season, and
recording.
I'm just like, ah. Like I love trying new, different.
Hello, cat and kittens.
Yes,
All
child,
red.
it's ramp
I'm about to stop
season,
recording.
and I'm just
Playing
like,
Slay the Spire. Play the music.
like I love trying new, different.
Hopefully, we have a good time. Let me know. Hello, cat and kittens. All red. Playing Slay the Spire. So I've been playing this a little bit. I got the furthest with the Regent. We have a good time. So, let me know. Hello, cat and kittens. Let's see what I can do with a Necrobender. Yeah. First time playing with him. So I've been playing this I don't know nothing. Bit. Let's go. I got the furthest with the Regent. Let's see what I can do.
time playing with them. So I've been playing this. I don't know nothing. Let's go. I got the furthest with the Regents. Let's see what I can do. Yeah. First time playing with them. So I've been playing this. I don't know nothing. Let's go. I got the furthest with the Regents. Gotta let them relics. Proceed. All right, let's see what we can do, y'all. I ain't got no. I got some money. Gotta let them relics. Let's get it. Oh, I got a hand. All right, let's see what we can do, y'all. I don't know what the hand do. I got some money. Gotta let them relics. Let's get it. Oh, I got a hand. Let's see what we can do, y'all. I don't know what the hand do. I'm gonna end it. Block. Let's get it. I got a hand. I don't know what the hand do. I'm gonna end it. Block. Yee. Slime. I'm gonna end it. Block. Slime. Yee. I'm figuring this out. Look, the hand is chilling. The hand is chilling. I like how you got, like, people got to decide if they want to attack you or, you know, your hand. It's a lot of blocking. I'm figuring this out. Look, the hand is chilling. The hand is chilling. We got to get them up out of here. I like how you got, like, people got to decide if they want to attack you or Lego. Your hand. It's a lot of blocking. Slimed. I'm figuring this out. Look, the hand is chilling. The hand is chilling. We got to get them up out of here. I like how you got, like, people got to decide if they want to attack you or Lego. Slime. Oh no. Lego. Slime. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Poke, poke, poke. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Huh? You trace a low rumble to its source and find yourself captivated by a tranquil wellspring. The water is an emerald green with clusters of glowing motes. It looks inviting. What can possibly go wrong? You trace a low rumble to its source. Add one guilty to your day. What the fuck is a guilty? Tranquil wellspring. The water is an emerald green with clusters of glowing motes. It looks inviting. What can possibly go wrong? You trace a low rumble to its source. Add one guilty to your day. What the fuck is a guilty? Wellspring. But why would I? The water is an emerald green, clusters of glowing. Why? What can possibly go wrong? Why would I want the guilty? Like, I'm just confused. Like, what am I gonna do with the guilty? But why would I?
Yeah, they got us up out of there. Guilty. Like, I'm just confused. Like, what am I gonna do with the guilty? Yeah, every person you gotta play a different way. What? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Every person you gotta play a different way. Oh, I like that. Damn. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. My bad, y'all. Oh, I like that. Damn. I'm tripping. I pushed the wrong button and that been had me doing all kind of stuff. Let me see. Yeah. I'm tripping. I pushed the wrong button and that been had me doing all kind of stuff. Let me see. I like this. It sound cool. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but it sound cool. I'm tripping. I pushed the wrong button and that been had me doing all kind of stuff. Let me see. I like this. It sound cool. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but it sound cool. Cool. It sound cool. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but it sound cool. Cool. Whoa. Whoa. This is what I like to see. Turn me up. This is what I like to see. Turn me up. All right, nigga. Turn me up. Woo. All right, nigga. There go. Liquid bronze. Woo. All right, nigga. There go. Liquid bronze. Hey, he got some cards, don't he? Woo. All right. There go. Liquid bronze. Hey, he got some cards, don't he? My block on. Poke, poke, poke. Oh, they slippery. I forgot. My block on. Poke, poke, poke. Oh, they slippery. I forgot. My block on. Poke, poke, poke. They slippery. I forgot. Oh, yeah, nigga. Michael. Oh, yeah, nigga. Michael. This some bullshit. Dang. This some bullshit. Dang. This some bullshit. Dang. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck? Man gone. Mm. Oh, I like a good. I like a good. You know. Mm. Mm. I like a good. You know. Mm. Like a good. You know. Go right upside his head, for real. Whoa. Niggas got help. Go right upside his head, for real. Whoa. Niggas got help. Go right upside his head, for real. Let's go. I did it out of order, but we'll see. Niggas got help. Let's go. I did it out of order, but we'll see. I did it out of order. Ho. Ho. Mm. Bitch. All right, y'all. Let's see what we could do. All right, y'all. I'm losing, man. It's hard for me to keep his power up. I'm still getting the hang of him, so we'll see. I'm losing, man. It's hard for me to keep his power up. I'm still getting the hang of him, so we'll see. Jesus. Ooh. This block is crazy. Block is crazy low. Hook chop. This block is crazy. Block is crazy low. Hook chop. Damn. Sheesh. Why they gotta make me frail? All my blocks is extra low and shit. This nigga is. I barely made it. Ooh. Hold on. How many? Wait, I think I did the wrong one. Melting Dragon. Ugh. Ain't no peace. Melting Dragon is crazy. dunes be hitting. These dunes be hitting. Ooh, you could grab some of the golden nectar, but reaching the prize in the center is so tempting. Oh shit. Oh man. I'm gonna get the 75. Oh yeah. It's like Dungeons and Dragons. Let's keep it going. Yeah. You put some on it, but bruh. All that burrow shit. 32? Alright. I ain't been to one merchant. Dang. Nigga, I need to be. I'm about to say, I think he's stunned, so I'm good to just go all out. I think I'm good. Boy. Boy. Not looking good for me, folks. Bruh, take the shit. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, y'all. Oh, this some nasty shit. They got me, y'all. See, I'm applying Doom on it. See that Doom shit? That Doom shit is real. Oh, I done unlocked the last playable character. All right, y'all. Y'all saw me. Interesting, I know.
Says I'm on the way, sorry, I'm late. Are you still inside? I'll be there shortly. Last I heard you was waiting for me. Girl says I'm on the way. Says I'm on the way.
Come to the live.
Says I'm on the way.